Okay, so this is going back 2 years, actually 3 years ago, around this time of year. It was Christmas. It was 2 weeks before Christmas, and my grandmother, Grandma Carol, came up from Florida, and she was going to be staying with us for the 2 weeks before Christmas. I hadn't seen her in a couple years, really excited. And yeah, I was home a lot during that time. I was kind of elfing, making some presents for family and friends, doing the usual kind of holiday stuff. It was really nice to be able to spend that time, with her. And it was great. We have this kind of annual tradition where every year the whole family gets together and we have a big party on Christmas Eve. And so, kind of folks come out of the woodworks for it, and it's really great. And, for a lot of family, it's really the only time of year that we see some folks. And this year was no different, it was kind of a great time. And we got together and celebrated, and my two grandmothers together, it's really fun to see them two together. My other grandmother that I haven't told you about, my Nana Emily, she plays music. She plays a tenor guitar, and she plays all this kind of ragtime music from the 40s and 30s, and it's really nice. Kind of people get into it. It's a lot of fun. So the night went on. People were having fun. It was really special, and I ended up falling asleep, upstairs, kind of after everyone had taken off, and I helped my parents clean up a bit. And I woke up the following morning to a bunch of kind of like, pitter-pattering of feet, and it sounded a little more frantic than like the usual like Christmas morning pitter-patter. So I wasn't quite sure, what was happening. And I was just waking up. But I had kind of, left my bedroom and went to see what was happening. I saw my mom kind of run right by me, and I was like, whoa, where's she going, And I kind of followed her into the guest room where my grandmother was staying, and my grandmother was sitting up, and she had this kind of like blank look in her face, kind of a strange expression. And I sat down next to her and I asked her how she was feeling, if she was okay, and she said she's feeling okay, but she felt a little nauseous, a little dizzy. And my mom's a nurse and kind of realized she was seeing symptoms of classic like stroke symptoms. And so we immediately called an ambulance, and they came, they showed up, and we all kind of were sitting by her. My mom was really able to take time and spend kind of the last 20 minutes of her mom's consciousness, by her side, taking care of her, giving her some water, just talking. And we drove up to Beth Israel, where my other aunt and uncle that were up in Maine came down, and we spent that Christmas morning there, with her until she passed, which was maybe 4 hours later. And it was really tough for my mom. It was kind of tough for me to see my mom kind of going through that, and especially the following Christmas is really hard too. And now that a few have gone by, we just had this annual Christmas party again, and Nana Emily was singing her Christmas carols and her ragtime songs, and it was really special. It's kind of an exciting holiday. A lot has happened this past year, and so this year my fiance and I were kind kind of like we had a lot of guests stay over, so it was interesting waking up this year's Christmas morning in the actual like same room where my grandmother had passed away 3 years ago, and just kind of like reflecting on the past year, and the past 3 years, and all the way up until the very last, the night before, and just how special it was to be there with all of our family and enjoying each other, and just kind of really relished in the moment of like being just present and really like cherishing these like holidays and these times that everybody gets together. And it was nice. It was really special. Thanks.